pointillism. Okay, you could see the spelling. So from today onwards, whenever see you are painting like that, it is created by pen, pencil, color dot, whatever. That is called pointillism, because it's not only me saying. This has been started by these two great artists from France. They have started it first. Georges Seurat, who is wearing this black color coat, you could see who is in the left having beard. He is Georges Seurat, and right side that is Paul Signac. So both of them are from
This has
France.
been starting in 1886. Has been developed.
Yes, they have been developed the technique as well. First they started, they developed the technique, and it has been incredible thing, right? Like before, like we always blend colors and we paint it, but using dots also we can create those much beautiful artworks we couldn't even think before that. So they have also started, and the materials, definitely they have used canvas. Do you know what is canvas? Anybody have any idea?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am. It's like a hard sheet of paper.
It's like a cardboard.
Like a board, white color.
It's not a paper. It's not a paper. It's a fabric. Okay, fabric means it's a cloth. Okay.
Yes, fabric. It is
Yes.
fabric.
Yes, it is a canvas is a fabric. So you could see the main looking canvas is there. We fix it in a wooden frame. Okay. So how big is that? That much we fix that fabric in that wooden frame. But you must have seen that Camel and those companies, they also said canvases, those looks like a very thin one, a board kind of thing. Yes. So they paste it on a cardboard and then they sell it, so that it's easier for everybody, especially for them who are starting using canvases. Okay. So, and paint, that's all. Now let me show you some miracles that using just dots this painting has been made. There is no color mixing, there is no brush strokes like we always use, like we used in the last painting class as well. No, only dots, only colorful dots has been used. And
So nice.
and this has been done by
Doing
Georges
dots,
Seurat.
and
Okay,
we can make
this artist has made this one. And could you guess how much time it took to fill this whole canvas
that. 1 day,
continuously?
2 days.
2 months. He took
What?
2 months to do this. Yes, because pointillism take a lots of time, and it's just not a small A4 sheet he has done. It's a big canvas, a very large one. Okay. And the interesting fact is, wherever you see green, wherever you see orange, may I say that all the secondary colors, those colors are not been mixed. So where you see green, there is actually 2 colored dots, blue and yellow. So where you see orange, there is 2 colored dots, red and yellow. There is no direct orange color. Okay.
So they mixed it together.
No, he has not mixed it. Let me just show you how he has done it. 1 second.
I want to see like a pointillism.
Ma'am, does the
a
human
video.
brain mix it for us and then we see the
Yes,
colors?
definitely. Good. Well said. So I will just show you that only. So it depends on how big and how small dots you are using as well. Like right now, let me take those 2 colors only to create. Let's see how you could see green color or not. So I'm taking yellow and I'm making very small dots on the screen. I guess you all could see at least this part, how much small dots I'm creating. Yes.
Yes, ma'am, but it's
So-
turning into a big dot.
Yeah, so after that I'm taking this blue, and in between the blue yellow I'm creating some blue. Which color do you
Ma'am,
see?
it looks like
Green.
green.
Yes,
green.
it looks like green.
Yeah.
If you
Yes.
notice for a longer time, it
Yes,
definitely appears in our eyes as green. Let's try with red and orange, yellow as well. Okay, so just notice how close I am using those dots. There is very less white space, and in between that also I'm
Yellow.
going to give the yellow as well.
So it's going to be orange.
Yes, so if you notice for a longer time, it will look like that. So that's the magic about this pointillism. Okay, like they have not mixed any color, like they have not used any color in it.
We have just used the primary colors, ma'am.
Yeah, not only primary colors. So as because that time period they need to mix lots of colors and create one, which we're getting very ready made nowadays, like peach color, flesh tint color, purple, and all those things. They need to create it. But it's fine, when you all are privileged to have all kinds of shades, you can directly use the shades as well. But how to use it, that's important. Look, there is the space, there is no space between the dots. Multiple colors has been used, and value. How we learned value, I hope you all remember, shading on everything so that it looks 3D. The form should come, not only shape, not 2D, 3D. So whatever you draw, it should be, there should be.
This looks beautiful.
Ma'am, should
Yeah.
we draw the drawing?
No,
which
no,
is
not
shown?
the same one. We are going to use the same technique, okay, but in a different way. Where that
Ma'am,
also I
can we
will tell you.
scroll back like 2 slides?
Here,
No, ma'am. The next one. No, the one. Yeah, that one. Ma'am, it looks like there are dots. Like we can see the dots now.
exactly. So that's why I said, like, depending on how small dots you are giving or how big, that matters. Like if I just show you this one, could you see this portrait towards right side? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
The visibility is very less, right? We have to give so much focus, then we can actually understand there is a man and he's having a mustache as well. He's some stick
need
is
like a
there under his
proper eye.
arm, right?
You know, ma'am,
So,
if you go to that previous thing you
Mhm.
showed, the next slide. So, not this one, the 9th one.
okay, 9th one, yeah, this
Yes,
one,
ma'am.
yes.
I feel like here it is dabbing is like done over here.
Yeah, exactly,
Because
because using
whenever
because
I
on
have-
one color, in
Yeah.
one color they have used another color on the top, that's why. Okay,
Yes.
so now this
I like this green and the pink mountains.
this looks
something
really
like that.
beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so definitely you could use all those techniques. That's why I've given this all
I
examples.
love
Now,
this drawing.
Both
now-
look really nice.
now the question is what you all are going to do. So now listen to me what I'm saying. So I thought of, we are going to make an amalgamation between art and science. Okay, we are going to use pointillism, but the topic will be from science. And guess what that is? So listen to me. There are 3 topics: force, energy, machine. You can choose any one of them and you can make a very small amount of picture. Do not use the whole A4 sheet or whole page of a drawing book. You can make a small box inside it or a circle and then create it. Like, well, we're speaking about force, energy, and machine. You can create something like this.
Oh,
Okay, and you could focus on that.
that is a windmill.
Yes, that's a windmill. So you can just draw something like this, but instead of doing watercolor paint like that, we will use pointillism. I will show you as well. And if you notice, the main subject is who? The windmill. And with that little bit background is there. Little bit sky and little bit land. That's all. Not a very big, complete picture. No. Now next one, this skiing.
Mom, can you go to the before picture?
Yes, I will go. Just 1 second here. Okay, like this one. Another example.
Ma'am, this is friction.
Yes, this is frictional force. Now this one, gravitational force. Like that
Yes.
story, we can't just forget, right? So this one also.
Ma'am,
Even this
ma'am, can
one.
you scroll back?
Your
This
Isaac
is
Newton.
again.
I
Ma'am,
will,
can you
I will.
scroll to the
I will. I am showing you the example so that you can connect.
is Newton.
Yeah, yes, that's Newton. And you, so that you could connect with the topic and the art, that you must have the question that how I can do something science drawing into the art. So this way I want you to represent. Okay. After
Ma'am,
that,
can
if
you
we
go
speak
back to
about
the
machine,
The
Yes.
Newton.
yeah,
slide?
I will. So like this one, this comes under what?
Cars. Force. Frictional force.
Yes, even machine,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah,
both. So this way you could all search and get your get your understanding basis one picture. It could be related to force, it could be related to an energy, or it could be related to machine. Okay, these are some examples I showed you. You could always collect it from internet, that something like that. Do not just, so my point is, do not just do this man is flying or this girl and nothing else in the background. Give little bit background, maybe the sky little bit, that way. Suppose this car, so I asked you to make something related to science, so you just end up making a van, that's all. There is no road, there is no shadow, no sky. So not like that, okay? A small area, but that should represent the whole thing, like this one. Don't just stop making one windmill or a lighthouse in that case, and there is no background and nothing. Little bit background. Do not fill the whole page. Make a
Yeah.
box inside the page or a circular shape, and inside that create it. Okay, so these are some examples. You can always search more, as you know as well, which comes under which force. There are different kinds of force: frictional force, gravitational force, different kind of energy, air energy, water energy, light energy. So you can all use them. Okay, now may I have a thumbs up from everyone if you understood what you need to do? Yes.
Understood what we need to do. It's going to be very fun.
Mom, I have a doubt. Mom, can you go to the 12th slide?
Whoever is having a doubt, raise your hand. Who understood, start right now. Remember 11:20, and at 11:20 I at least need to see that you are done with your drawing and you have at least started doing the painting part. I will
Ma'am?
tell you that as well.
You
One
can do
second, not
anything
in
in drawing,
between.
ma'am. In paint, the dot.
Niraj, I just said if you have a doubt, you need to raise your hand and then speak, not in between.
Can you show me an example how?
Yes, I will show that as well. Yes, in that way, let me show you this one. So, windmill one. So, this was the real picture of the windmill. Okay, then I have drawn it. After that, I started doing it this way. Could you see? Same color combinations also I tried to use, but only using dots. Is it clear now how to go about it? You will just not use the brush strokes, just using
Can
color
we
dots.
do it crayon? Sorry.
No,
with-
no, no, not crayons. Using brush colors only, I said. So,
I don't know how to make color dots.
Vinny, you just have to take the color, you have to dip your brush inside that
Can I
and
do
make the
the
dots.
continuism
That's all.
art with this?
Yes, of course. Why not? Do not show me the color. I said already, you know to read, you know which color is that. And there are 3 ways to do it. Number 1, using a very thin brush. You can just dip the top of it into the color and do it. Number 2, using the back side of the brush. Okay. You can use that as well. And number 3, using the earbud as well. And another interesting thing, if you don't have a brush, if you don't have a earbud or anything, then you can use a pencil and then dip into that color and make the dots as well. But after using that, you need to wash the pencil very nicely and get it dry, and then you can use the mat.
Ma'am, if I don't have this thing is not thin, it's very thick.
I know, Vinay, that's why. Backside of the brush, how does it look?
Smart.
Yeah, so you can use that part. Okay.
Ma'am,
Dip into the
is it
color and
okay
dot.
if I use
Ma'am, I
this
wanted to
also?
ask you that one doubt.
I know you all have doubts. Who does not have a doubt, please start. Vinith, no, using the front part you can't do. As I said, you need a rounded brush. Who is having a rounded brush? Could you show? Anybody? Just hold the brush in front of the screen. Yeah, could you see Vrinda's screen? Yes, Vrinda is having a rounded brush. So that is a rounded
Ma'am, you
brush.
can spotlight her. I
Even-
can't see.
Even Zainab as well.
Ma'am, can
Oh,
I use
that.
earbud for it?
Yes, why not? You can use a earbud.
Yes,
So that's a
ma'am,
rounded brush.
Can I use earbud?
Yes, why not? I said that. So that's why when I'm saying that how to go about it, you need to listen to me. So now instead of forget about the brush right now, just focus on your topic and start the drawing. 11:20 is the timeline, deadline. Come on.
Right? Can I
Yes.
take pictures from the internet and change a little?
Definitely, why not? But make sure the picture should be connected to force, energy, or machine. All right. Yes, Prajwal, tell me what's the doubt?
Can I take the small brush
Why not?
this one or this one?
Anyone, Prajwal. Okay. You can even try from which one you get the smaller
We should
dots. You
do
can take
this
that
one.
one. No, you're not supposed to do this one. Vinith wanted to see. That's why I shared the screen. Okay. Just make sure whichever topic you are choosing that's connected to machine, energy, and force, not anything else. Yes, Sri Chetan, tell me.
Ma'am, I should make a square on this, right? Not the whole sheet.
Vinith, you need to learn how to speak in turns. Yes, Sri Chetan.
Ma'am,
Tell me.
ma'am, can I use the earbud for
Yes,
gabbing?
yes, I just said. So
Ma'am.
that's why I am giving the same instructions maybe 7th or 8th times. Please listen when I'm saying. I already said brush, earbuds or anything. Or maybe the backside of the brush or backside of the pencil. Using a pencil, anything you can use. You just need to create small dots. Now, whichever things you have with you, you can make use of it. Okay? Of course,
ma'am.
earbuds. Neeraj,
ma'am.
tell me.
Ma'am,
Neeraj,
this is Kushi.
Kushi, raise your hand first.
Yes,
Dear.
ma'am.
Tell me, Neeraj, your camera is off. What's the doubt?
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am. We can do anything, machine, force, like this. You can do anything, no,
Yes,
ma'am?
anything. Okay?
Okay.
Anything related to these 3 topics. Yes, Prajwal. Any
Ma'am,
doubt?
can we draw?
1 second. Whose name is Prajwal? I thought Kushi's name is Kushi. Yes, Prajwal, tell me.
Ma'am, my doubt is, shall I do this only?
No. This is
Should not
just an
copy this?
example. No, not at all. I gave you some examples. Okay? So you can
Yes,
choose
ma'am.
anything else.
And
Okay?
we cannot copy from Google, right?
Yes, you can copy the drawing from
Oh.
the Google, because remember you are recreating the painting treatment, right? So of course you can take a picture from the Google. It's all right. It's all about your understanding of pointillism and how you're using it. Like I have also taken this picture from Google. This did not came out of my mind. Okay. Yes, Kushi, tell me. 1 second. How I can see who have raised hand? I'm coming as per that.
Ma'am, that what means the tree, the leaves falling is all frictional force and
Definitely.
gravitational force.
Definitely.
So can we join?
Of course, Kushi.
Ma'am,
Go for it. Okay,
how
Kushi.
to use the earbud?
1 second. If you have a doubt, you need to raise hand, and till I call up your name, you need to wait. Okay. Yes, Vindhya, tell me.
Ma'am, so first we need to draw and then we need to color using dots.
Yes, using pointillism. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Yes, Kushilava, tell me now, dear.
Ma'am, do we need to do the outline?
Yes, outline. Do not use a sketch pen for making the outline. Okay. Just use a pencil to draw and then start the coloring using pointillism. Okay. All right. Yes, Vrinda.
Ma'am, can I as ma'am, I wanted to say that I can use these type of brushes. I have so many. So I can use the back and the front tip
Yes,
also.
of course. Why
ma'am,
not?
After that, can I make a tree which is like there are so many leaves falling from it?
Why not?
A
Definitely.
child is holding the ball and standing down of it.
Why not? Definitely you can do.
Okay,
Leaves are
ma'am.
falling is part of gravitational force. So definitely, why not? Okay.
Ma'am, the book is like this. So the book
Anyway,
is like this.
anyway, Vrinda, it's your planning. You want to do it vertical or horizontal, it's your plan. Okay. All right. Yes, Sai Pranay. Tell
Mama, I
me.
have a doubt. Mama, I have a doubt.
Ma'am,
1 second. Shai Nishant, I will
ma'am,
come
how
to next.
to use the earbud? I'm not getting
Dip
it.
into the color and make the dots. Dip into the color, make the dots. That's all.
Okay,
Same
ma'am.
process for brush and everything. Yes, Sai Nishant. Tell me.
Ma'am, in the windmill, I can see the background. Did you use straw paint?
That one, no, not at all. Remember how we did the sky for the last painting class? We did the sky. Remember?
No, I did dabbing with that.
You did dabbing with that. Yeah, dabbing also works, but this is actually first you need to use only simple water on the part, and then you have to take color in the brush and just touch in some parts. It will automatically spread out. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
this is the way to do it. But we're not going to use this technique today in the class. We are going to use pointillism. Okay. Whatever you do, the sky, the subject, everywhere should be pointillism. Yes, Siddhant, tell me, are you there in the class? Then please turn it on right now. Otherwise, I need to speak to the tech team for you. Okay. So keep it on.
I never open another screen. My video will turn
Okay. Okay. So I'll always inform me that. Okay.
Yes.
Because I do not know you are using a tab or not. That's why. Yes, Vineet.
Ma'am, what's the spelling of pointillism?
Okay, I'm just typing it down in the chat box. Okay. So do not search with this keywording, that pointillism only. You just search with the force, energy, or machine, and then you just have to transform the painting treatment into the pointillism. All right. Okay. I hope who did not have a
First,
question, they all
what
understood.
topic I'm doing first I have to search for what topic I'm doing it on.
As per the science one, which 3 I said, it could be a part of force, it could be an example of a machine or a energy. Okay. So first do like that. Like you can choose a car with a little bit of background. It could be an example of a machine. If the car is running, then it will be an example of a frictional force, right? Like that. Think about it. Anything. And I think you all need to start also by this time. Like this one, Vinith. Like this one is part of what? Windmill is part of what?
Ma'am, I don't know what do we do, but I've seen windmills.
Who knows using windmill? What do we do? You all have learned, right? Already these chapters in science.
When we convert wind into electricity.
Exactly. We convert wind into electricity using that force of the wind. Okay. So after that, this one, skiing. Like when we do this ski, what happens? Frictional force, right? Using those sticks and the friction. Yes, we enjoy at the end. This one, the interesting story of Mr. Newton and the apple. Right? I hope most of you knows it's an example of gravitational force.
Ma'am,
After that, skydiving.
I thought Newton's apple had a face on it.
Yeah, it has. It's a little funnier one, but yeah, I took this example because of this painting treatment. It's really interesting with the colors. And after that, that's skydiving and some.
Can you go
interesting
to the
colors.
mountain one, mountain skiing?
Yes, why not? You can all search as well, like
I just
skiing
wanted
art,
to
like that.
Screenshot. Ma'am, I wanted to draw this one.
Okay, draw that, but change the color of the garment so that if any of your other friends also doing, it should not be the same one. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
done, Arya? I'm stopping the sharing.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna draw this.
Okay. Another thing is, as per your drawing, there might be a need that some parts you need to make bigger dots and some parts you need to make smaller ones. Like for the outlining part, means where one color is ending and another color is starting, you might need a smaller dot. So there definitely use some brushes or some pointy tips of anything which can create smaller dots. Like here I have started doing the yellow again, even in between these railings. So there you need to do that way. Now for the sky part, suppose I have already used a sky blue color, but I want to create this wash technique, which we could see on the sky, like little bit of lighter blue, little bit of darker blue. So over there, after using those small dots, I may start using little bit of bigger dots using a white color, so that we could see that effect of lightness to the gradient, like how we create in oil pastel, how we create in brush strokes, the same way. So taking a lighter shade of the blue, we could just create it this way. So it will go a little bit of inside as well of the darker blue. And then we continue. So any picture you could take, just remember that should be an example of force, energy, or machine.
Ma'am, can we take even which has examples of all of them?
Why not? If there is one picture that actually says example of 3 of them, that will be great, Mansi. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
But make sure that should have an artistic expression into that, okay? Not just something which look very much scientific drawing, okay? Which we do in science assessments, not like that, okay? Something like this, which
Yes, ma'am.
examples I showed you as well. Okay, let's do